Let's just play once more. All right, John.
Phil Martelli offered his congratulations to John Chaney Sunday morning.
Yeah, sides are uneven. You don't like it when it's uneven, right? Right, I hear you.
Just excited. Can't wait to see. Can't wait to see where we're going to be at, who we're going to whoop on.
Hours before the selection show, the players held a light workout.
These schedules, you have the most knowledge of this. These schedules are like,
yeah,
you got to be where you got to be.
Senior Frank Wilkins is the lone holdover from the '97 Sweet 16 team. This is a young international squad.
Talking to my mom, I mean, you know, you got to handle the family business.
Ну тут книжку пишет, хотят мои мысли спросить.
Say the cops had you or something, man.
I was daydreaming. I blasted this guy. No damage, though.
Really?
Martelli's Saturday evening fender bender was the talk in the office.
I was riding along. I was kind of daydreaming. I was thinking about Owen Patterson because he has T-shirts for the players. Thought maybe I should stop at his house. It was 9 o'clock.
It's been a long season. He's tired.
You drove by there and you didn't stop? Call Chaney. I mean Chaney University. See if they need him.
I beat the horse, you ain't with it.
Hours later, the Hawks would be laughing again, this time with the school's name being called.
Going out to California, NCAA, kind of do our thing, make some noise, shake up the world a little bit, you know, make our names known, put it on the map.
ACC, best conference in America. I'm just looking forward to getting out there. They tie their shoes the same way we do.
For the first time in St. Joe's history, the university received an at-large bid.
They said to me, how did it feel to see you jump around? That's why I do what I do. That's why I do what I do. To see you that excited. Don't even think about not staying there through the weekend. And then when the weekend's over, we'll decide whether we're staying into the next weekend. All right, let's get it in one time. Let's go. Not done yet.
Got work to do, man. Dubs! 1, 2, 3, Dubs!
5 TV shows in 2 hours. That was Phil Martelli's March Madness late Sunday night.
All right, what else? You got anything else on there?
With his media obligations behind him, a tired Hawks head coach checked in with wife Judy at home.
On my way back to the office.
Pick up the tapes and head home.
Even at this late hour, University Sports Information Director Larry Doherty made sure the coach was set for his Monday appointments.
Four radio shows. ESPN radio at 9:05, that's 5 radio.
Once arriving at his Drexel Hill home in the wee hours of the morning, it was time to start preparing for Georgia Tech.
The kid signaled to come out of the game a minute and a half in. Watch this.
With son Jimmy by his side, Martelli took plenty of notes and formed an immediate opinion about the Yellow Jackets' 6'11 center Alvin Jones and their talented backcourt.
You have to defend a three-point line against Fine and Atkins for sure. And then this kid Jones is a monster dude. I mean, he's really, really big.
6 hours later, with very little sleep, Martelli attended the annual Coaches vs. Cancer breakfast at the Palestra on Monday morning. It was a quick hello to his father and a warm handshake for former LaSalle coach Speedy Morris.
I just drove down Chestnut, and there's supposed to be timed lights. I stopped at every light from 69th Street in.
By 10, the coach was eating on the run. For the players, it was time to get back in the classroom. Center Bill Phillips, an academic All-American, had a finance class at 2:30. Managing basketball and schoolwork is a challenge during the NCAAs.
It's been hectic so far today. I've been on the phone trying to get my mother and brother situated, my friends, girlfriend, everybody situated to try and come out to San Diego.
For the assistant coaches, breaking down game tape is part of the job.
They have 2 guys shooting better than 40%. And the big kid, as good as he is only getting 13 a game. So we talked about it earlier, but the thing is to try and take away the threes.
With a game plan being formulated, The clock is ticking closer to game day on Thursday. Next stop, San Diego.
Next stop, San Diego, baby. Here we come. Padres, look out.
Bright and early Tuesday morning, the Hawks began their long West Coast journey.
Morning.
Good morning, good morning.
We're ready to go to San Diego, trying to do some things. We got Comcast in the house.
When St. Joe's traveled west in the '97 NCAA tournament, getting there was a nightmare. This trip started out in similar fashion.
There's an accident below University. We're going to go around the accident.
But that would be the only detour for the Hawks. They were ready for their 5-hour plane ride.
San Diego, here we come.
You ever been there?
Yep. Never been there.
It didn't take the players long to settle in. For some, this would be their first trip to California. They made sure they were prepared for the sun and fun.
And for me to pick up some nice sunglasses for the West Coast weather. So I'm cool right now, just chilling.
I got two personalities. At least two personalities. I got Teddy, Jamerical, Pokemon, and Bushwick. Bushwick was early. Let me give D. Reed back his glasses.
To occupy their time, each player did their own thing, from watching a movie to listening to music to catching up on some much-needed sleep.
I just woke up, man. I was tired, man. Long flight, man. You know we got a lot of stuff to do today, man.
The Hawks' flight actually arrived early in San Diego. For the coach, that was a good omen.
No foul-ups so far. So hopefully we'll play better.
Oh man, I'm loving it. I'm loving it. You see how I just put the jacket in the bag. Hopefully it'll stay here for the whole trip. Won't have to pull it out.
10 minutes from the beach, but that's after the plans. That's after plans. First, got to win some games.
Now we got work to do. We got work to do. We got to get the trip out, and we got to get real sharp. We are going competitive. Right, this is a big play that they run. They call chop. It is a flex. It's a high flex. That's Brooks.
Fresh tournament edition. Thank you, Phil Knight. Thank you, Nike. Thanks.
We got some freshmen for the tourney, man.
How you like that?
I can't call it right now. I got to break them in, man.
I'm going to take you to a test run. See what the deal is with them. If the test run don't go okay, you can't rock them in the game.
Now, what I did was, he's left-handed, Jameer, Tyrone. I tried to compare him to somebody in our league that we've played. All right, Jameer has him. Jameer, you must think Bremer when you play him. In the air! In the air! So it's the three-point line. That's our key. This is our defensive key is to defend the three-point line. The statement that they've made to the press is, yeah, he might be the best freshman point guard in America, but he's only a freshman. So we're going to bring all of our pressures out. We're going to bring him all of these things that he hasn't seen. When your man leaves, you can get to the middle of the floor and you relay the ball, we'll win the game. This is 5 guys trying to break a press. Not going to throw it back to the point guard and tell him, go break it. So they give a lot of effort on defense when they play either man-to-man or their zone, but we will be able to score it. All right, let's get it in.
Hey,
We'll
yo.
go right away on the road.
Hey, yo, we get our respect back, man.
Let's go.
Dubs, 1, 2, 3. Dubs!
Let's go, rope first. Save some up for Saturday now. This is probably a little bit more exciting because we've seen the downside of it. You know, we've been kicked to the curb, so to speak, and now we're back. And you know, just that little rally at the hotel will be something that these players will never forget.
I'm nervous a little bit. I mean, but as soon as the ball go up, butterfly's gonna be gone.
I'm nervous. Not nervous to play, but just nervous to get out there.
We've been waiting for the game since we got here. That's all I wanted to do is play.
Don't you even think for a minute that you are not good enough. You St. Joe's, you individually, you collectively. You've been good enough 25 times. They called your name for a reason, because you're one of the best teams in America. And all we have to do for 40 minutes is be us. You are good enough. You don't have to be extraordinary, Jameer. You don't have to be extraordinary, Mark. You don't have to be extraordinary, Billy. You're all good enough. So here's what we want to do. Here's what we want to do. We can get whatever we want. We can get whatever we want on offense. So we have to keep passing the ball. We have 16 field goals and 14 assists, okay? Because we're sharing the ball. When it comes time for you to take your shot, take your shot. Tied a school record for wins in season. We're gonna break it on Saturday. Let's break the record. Let's break the record. 1, 2, 3. Can't have those. Right? No loose hoops.
3 hours after eliminating Georgia Tech, Phil Martelli and his coaching staff were in the war room preparing for Stanford.
They're too big. We'll get 2 or 3 baskets from guys like that, but you have to really test them on the perimeter. You have to put it down on the floor, and you got to shoot some threes, and you got to shoot, 40-45%.
While the coaches were working upstairs in the team hotel, the players were relaxing downstairs.
That's not fair, man. At the end of the day, we had a long day. We had to take care of business. We didn't care about the room, and now you come in here all up in the grill.
His room looks like
No,
this
that's
all the
not.
time.
I wasn't here all day. It's him. Look, he took out the ironing board the first day. It's still out there.
Right now, the team's real relaxed. We're very, very excited, not ready to leave California yet. Philly's cool and everything, but I can stand a little bit of the warm weather.
We got to guard him like Phil. Marvin has to guard him like Russell Butler. Where being there is not good enough, you have to force him to put it on the floor and just force him to go to his right hand.
Frank, you going to the league? Leave me alone. Frank, you playing overseas? Leave me alone.
Senior Frank Wilkins kicked back to the beat of his favorite artist, himself.
Stop telling me to be all I could be. If it was that easy, then I would have joined the Army.
I like him. He's pretty good.
Does he rap for all the guys?
No, he don't rap for us. He won't rap every time we ask him to rap.
That dude just threw the ball through his legs. Check this out. And he did it on purpose. That was a play. That's a play, man. Watch this. This is a play.
While watching tape of Stanford, Martelli discovers an unusual play performed by UCLA.
I want you to set this tape tonight when we go to the team meeting. I'm going to show the team, hey, look, fellas, I found a great play. This will win the game. We'll go to Sweet 16 on this one play.
An hour and a half later, the play was a hit with his players.
Look, this works. Watch how open Capone is. Look. Look, he told him right now, I'm going to throw it through my legs.
To get his players in the right frame of mind about upsetting the top seed, Martelli showed a tape from 4 years ago when Rhode Island, a 9th seed, knocked off the #1 seed Kansas in the second round. To end the tape session, almost 48 hours till tip-off with Stanford, the coach was beaming with confidence.
All right, listen, I'm going to tell you straight right now. I've watched them. They have no chance of guarding us. They cannot guard us off the dribble. I'm telling you right now.
There's Marvin back there. There's Jay Nell back there, too.
Late Friday afternoon brought some rare free time for the Hawks. For some, that meant loading up a cab and heading to the beach.
It's just cool, kind of chilly outside, got a little bit of a sea breeze. But the beach sitting in the hotel, you know, waiting for dinner.
They may have been on the opposite coast of their college, but this group was ready for some homework. The task, surveying the locals' knowledge of the Hawks.
When was the last time that St. Joe's made the NCAA tournament?
I don't know. I don't know. I never even heard of your school. I'm sorry.
Folks, can you believe this?
Have you ever had St. Joseph's University? Never.
All right, man.
You guys
Thanks.
doing good though?
Yeah, we're doing good. Thanks for
Yeah. Well, this may have made Phil Martelli nervous. This was a determined bunch. San Diego, where is St. Joe's?
Pennsylvania. Yeah! Ooh, we got a winner. We might have a winner.
From the beach to the mall, these Hawks pressed on. Their new goal, to find a St. Joe's hat.
You don't have St. Joe's? You didn't order? Can you order? You sure?
This might be the closest we're gonna get. SJU, but like I said, St. John's, not St. Joe's.
With their free time over, it was off to dinner, which could be mistaken for a Martelli family reunion. 10 Martellis, ranging from wife Judy to Phil's dad. They all made the trek west.
What it does, it brings us closer together. And what we do, we have a fondness for the game itself.
At this point in time, I would never say to him, you know, let's go after a walk on the beach in San Diego. No, not now. But maybe after this is all over, we can get away.
Phil's two sons are on the trip. Philip is a sophomore on the team, and Jimmy a freshman at Scranton. He's on assignment in San Diego as a reporter for the Scranton Times.
They might be looking past us. They may not even know where St. Joe's is located, but I think all these players are confident in what they can do.
That's a good job for him. I can be the coach and he can be the one who criticizes my every move. It'll be perfect.
Yeah, I told him that you were a working member of the media. You dress better than most of the media, so.
14-year-old Elizabeth was hoping for a Hawks win over Stanford. She wants to stay with the team on the West Coast.
You have a game, girlfriend.
I'll go to your game Thursday then, and then I'll go by myself. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, you'll go travel across country. You'll be Macaulay Culkin.
From the beach to the mall to the restaurant, these Hawks were finally able to enjoy Southern California.
Peace. I'm sitting at the basket, yo. I'm posted up.
On a beautiful, warm Saturday morning, the Hawks held their walkthrough outside on the hotel's tennis court.
If they dribble off the trailer, they're going to screen the trailer.
Have you ever held a shoot-around outdoors like this?
No, this is the first time, especially on a tennis court. We taped the thing up, and but you know, just whatever we have to do. We didn't want to go too far, just to do a walkthrough. So this was pretty cool, and we just trying to prepare the best we can to get the win tonight.
On the box set, away from Jacobson, screened out.
This idea that you coach during the games, I think is a mistake. I disagree with it. I think during the games, I think practice is the coach's time. So when my team goes into the game this afternoon, they either have it or they don't have it. I can't be out there jumping up and down, yelling, screaming, and trying to coach them then.
Very little distracts this team. The coach prepares them well and has them focused on the game at hand.
He doesn't like to leave a lot of details uncovered. So I pretty much feel like I know exactly who I'm going to be guarding. I know what kind of plays I'm going to be guarding, what type of team we're going to be playing. And after that, it's up to me to do what I can do on the court.
We're here for business, and that business starts now. Doesn't start at 5 o'clock when everybody's all excited. Okay, there's a lot of excitement around you. Get in your rooms, lay down. Don't be wandering around. You don't have to eat. We're going to feed you at 12:30, and then you'll be able to rest again. We leave at 3:15. Okay, but get used to it. We're staying here tomorrow and Monday. We ain't leaving. Let's go.
Let's go, man.
Get this dub. Dubs on 3. 1, 2, 3. Dubs.
I'm not afraid to tell you, this is the best team that we've played all year. But you know what? We're the best team that they've played all year, too. Because I've watched it. I've checked. Okay? Yeah, there's other teams with bigger names, but they haven't played a team like us. So I'll let you in on a secret. In '97, I never sent the coaches out to scout because I wasn't sure. The coaches are out scouting. We have a trip tomorrow planned to SeaWorld because we're staying, fellas. That's how confident I am. I've told everybody, including Linda Bruno, we will win. The only acceptable result is the win. Go get what you deserve. We need 5 guys in sync on every possession. Okay? You have Jacobson. He has your guy. I'm telling you to switch. You run and switch in the middle. You haven't done that since you were in 4th grade. Don't play on your heels. Okay? Same thing. What we want you to be, Alex, is tight. We are more than willing to give you the ball, and you can score. But you're not going to be able to score. They're not going to let you go from one block to the other block. Let's go, man. It's our ball, and now we start the real game. Let's go. From day one, we asked you to keep your eyes up at the top. You did it. You did it. That scoreboard can say anything that it wants. There's nobody in here that lost. Just didn't have enough points. You marked your niche, and it's a special one. And the young guys remember exactly how you feel now. That day that you don't want to work out in the summer. It's exactly how you feel now. Is what you're trying to avoid, because the older guys did it. They're to be commended for that.
Good day,
Hawks on 3, Hawks on 3, man. 1, 2, 3, Hawks!
26 times, you've come out on the right end. Fellas, you came out on the right end. It just didn't work. Couldn't be prouder of you. Can't thank you enough. We'll have time for all that. Now is when you cover each other's back. You stay here till the last guy's ready, and then you walk out with your heads high. Because all you did was run out of time.
Few losses hurt like this one. An emotionally drained St. Joe's team quickly departed San Diego after the game on a team charter. En route home, Phil Martelli reflected back on nearly pulling off one of the school's biggest wins ever.
Everything's drained physically and mentally. Actually, I've started a checklist for what needs to be done to go forward, not to go backwards. So there's all little plays that you'd like to have back, but you don't get a chance to do that. So there's no recount in this business.
The players were clearly exhausted. The loss to Stanford will linger in their mind for a long time, but in time they will appreciate the experience.
It's a big time stage. 14, 15 grand, man. Can't ask for nothing better than that. Well, except the win, but it was great though, man. Good experience, man. Look at the big picture. It's more than life than basketball, man.
Upon arriving in Philadelphia at 7:30 Sunday morning, the team was greeted with 30-degree temperatures, a far cry from the 75 degrees the team enjoyed Saturday.
This is terrible, man. I'd rather be in San Diego right now. No disrespect to my city, you know.
The Hawks concluded their trip where it all began, at the Fieldhouse.
It's been real, man. Stay up, though. It's been a good year. It's been a good year for St. Joe's. Hopefully we do it again next year.
Peace out, Neil. It's been fun, but I gotta run.
Tough way to end it, but that's the way it is.
That's all, folks. See you next year.
For senior Frank Wilkins, he took time to reminisce.
Looking at the gym, it's pretty to me right now. It looks real pretty and has a lot of good memories. And, you know, I think I always experience that when I walk on the floor.